Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of Final Fantasy X HD post-game. In the last episode, we went through all of the... oh goodness, the intricacies of how you complete your sphere grid. In the meantime, I did so, and as you can see by my playtime, it was a fun weekend. It was a very fun weekend. I just want to see if I have the playtime on these files. No, I don't. Okay, so yeah, we're at 138 hours right now. It involved a lot of killing of random enemies that we talked about, but also Earth Eater, because Earth Eater gives you two, if you're lucky, 2 fortune spheres on an overkill. It, you know, it's 2 luck node, it's not 2 luck nodes, it's 2 uses of a luck node, but then that's times, it's 1 luck node times 7 for all your characters. So, yeah, you're gonna have to kill them dozens of times, and it gets really annoying. I found out that the PC version of the game has auto battle and speed up, so that just makes it way too easy, and it's kind of not fair that they didn't patch it into this, because there's no reason why they shouldn't have, especially since Final Fantasy XII HD, the console release got the speed up, so, I'm just saying, Square, just saying. Also, something that I found to be my very best friend in the entire world, cursor put on memory as opposed to default, so that you could just mash A instead of going through all the menus, which, is something that I had a problem with, that you had to scroll through all the menus every time you did everything. If you're doing repetitive actions, then yeah, that's your best friend. But anyway, as you can see, this sphere grid is complete. The only thing we have here is one more magic defense node. I got tired. As you can see, luck is not maxed out because I'm not psychotic and I didn't want to take another 3 months to finish this out. But everybody else's stats are all maxed out aside from luck, and I just filled all the other spaces up with all of my extra magic defense nodes. As you can just kind of see the trail of magic defense nodes that goes along here. You could just, it's great. But yeah, so everybody has just one left because I wanted to get the trophies on screen, and please just let me get the trophy. Thank you, it worked! So there was a question in my mind whether you had to activate every space or you had to travel to every space, because you see, like, between these 2 spaces here, there isn't a purple line. It's because Lulu hasn't actually gone between there, and I didn't know if you had to physically go on to every single space. Like some of the areas that you have over here, like, you don't need to because you just go next to it. But nope, no, it worked, which means you, and you, and you, and I, there's a million ways. So yeah, now everyone has 3 billion magic defense. Unfortunately, it does max out, so we can't actually make use of that. But there it is, perfect Sphere Master. We did it. We accomplished everything. Now you may be asking yourself, what exactly is like the purpose of luck? Because, oh, it's for critical hit chance. No, luck in this game is actually extremely broken. Every point of luck actually counts for 1 point of evasion, 1 point of accuracy, and increased critical hit chance. So, hypothetically speaking, if you maxed out your luck, you would actually have an evasion of 510, an accuracy of 510, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it goes the other way with bosses also. Like, the enemies that, even if you have maxed out accuracy and you're still missing them, it's because they have a super high luck stat. And luck actually takes precedence. If they have higher luck and you have higher accuracy, they're still gonna make it, which is crazy. Also, a bunch of the weapons that are dropped by the original creations all have a hidden value of like 6% critical hit chance instead of the normal 3% or something. So that's like the reason why you want to keep the stuff that you get from them. But yeah, I have a lot of money because I sold a ton of junk. But today, finally today, we are not going to the Calmlands. No. We are going to start fighting the Dark Aeons. They are littered all over the place, mainly, aside from Ifrit, they're in places that make sense to themselves. But yeah, let's start with Besaid Island, because why not?
Here we go!
I'm gonna try to fight them in order of, how we, got them, but it's not, like Dark Valefor, for instance, is not by any stretch the easiest one. You have... Okay, you have no encounters on, good. But yeah, there's a lot of strategy for these guys because they are super bosses. These enemies were only in the... what's it called? The International and HD versions of the game. International, PAL, and HD. These guys were not in the original release as far as I know. Or as far as I remember, anyway. So that's fun. If you want to like try to prepare for these boss encounters, getting yourself armor with, if you're like, I mean, right now you can fight these guys a lot earlier in the game. You know, depending on like each one appears after you get to a certain point in the game. But I'm fighting them now with maxed out stats, so it's going to be easier. I mean, a lot of them I could probably just have Waka use attack reels and destroy them. I want to give them a few turns first. But, what am I saying? So, if you want to make battles easier for yourself, armor with Auto Phoenix is pretty much a must. A lot of the Dark Aeons can petrify you and or instantly shatter you. So, I would recommend Stoneproof on yourself. Auto Haste and Auto Potion are great. Riku with Mix using Auto Life, you know, from Hyper Mighty G is practically a must. So yeah, it's fun times all around. But there are only a few trophies for us to get, and one of them we'll get that has nothing to do with enemy encounters. It's the Luca Theater, just buying all the stuff there. So we'll get that at some point. Apparently, I was about to say Link. Wow, I'm playing the wrong game. Apparently Tidus does not want to go that way. But, yeah. To fight Dark Valefor, all you gotta do is head back into Besaid. I mentioned this earlier because if you didn't get the chest in the Cloister of Trials here for Anima, then you're kind of screwed until you're able to defeat him. It's the old lady. No, it's this guy. Kind of sounds like Seymour's music, doesn't it?
Infidel! Prepare to charge!
Anyway, it's boss time against Dark Valefor. Dark Valefor has 800,000 health. Overkill of 99,999. Dark Valefor drops weapons with First Strike, various elemental strikes, and damage break. All of the, I'm just gonna say it now, all of the Dark Aeons drop weapons that have break the damage limit, or armor that has break the HP limit, or ribbon on the armor. Everything else is different, but break damage limit, break HP limit, and ribbon are standard. Dark Valefor can also drop armor that gives you auto regen. It can also drop Dark Matter as a normal drop this time around, or a Master Sphere, which is great if you want to use it as a Fortune Sphere. You can steal X Potions from it, so why not? So yeah, I said it has 800,000 health. I don't remember if it counters or not, so let's find out. Also, since we are maxed out, we're just going to be doing 99,999. So technically it just needs 9 hits to kill. If it gets to its overdrive, you want to switch out because Dark Valefor's overdrive does an insane amount of damage even if you are maxed out. I want to see if Onion Knight is going to do max damage. Yeah, I was going to say it should because I was using Lulu and Yuna for fighting the Earth Eater because both of them, their attacks, like their damage output of their Celestial Weapon is based off of their remaining MP as opposed to HP. So even if they kept getting damage from that stupid thing countering a flare, they kept doing max damage. The same thing with Orin, he just kept doing more damage, you know? So I could probably summon Withburn and destroy it, but I don't want to. I want Yuna to smack it upside the head. Again, Waka, I could kill it, but I want to see what it does when it gets a turn. Sonic Wings. Sonic Wings! Okay, that was probably the worst thing that it could, like, the stupidest thing it could do. I'm pretty sure it can petrify you in some way, shape, or form. I don't want to let it get a overdrive, though. It might. I might screw this up. Because, yeah, I wasn't counting. I don't think this is 9. Now, okay, so we're about to die. But I guess I'll show you Energy Blast. I should have summoned with Yuna when I had the chance. Just to provide a shield. This should do like, yeah, 50,000 damage. So that's great. So again, even like the weakest ones, like here, I wasn't really giving it any credence because I can just smack it, you know, 9 times. But even the weakest ones can destroy you with their overdrives. And some of them, their overdrives are even worse. Valefor's is actually pretty standard. It just does about 50,000 damage. But some of them do like super dispel along with the damage. A lot of them enjoy petrify shatter. You know, like if it petrifies you, you're instantly shattered. You know, some of them go through death proof. Excuse me. Some of them go through auto life. So it's just a fun time all around, you know. Anyway, now that, and yeah, you can't skip the cutscenes. That's the fun thing. At least we get to hear the music again. Also, after we beat this while we're here, we can go get the sphere that we don't need anymore from the back of
Infidel.
From the back of the Cloister Trials. Whack. With whack whack here and a whack whack there. Yeah, if we use Haste Away, might just be able to get a turn in. Might be able to kill it before it gets a turn in. Everybody's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, okay. So I think I'm just gonna summon. Yeah, let's summon Meta against it. Why not? May as well. Contest of Aeons. What was I gonna say? Yeah, everyone's agility is maxed out, so there isn't any more like, oh, this person is too slow now. Ow. You know what? I'm gonna try to kill everybody with the same Aeon, and it's using Energy Ray. How did you do that without a full thing? Ha! Yeah, that wasn't its overdrive, but how did it do that? Well, now I'm gonna die. I should probably show you all of my Aeon's stats while we're here, just for the fun of it, you know, to see what they all look like with Yuna pretty much maxed out. That wasn't nice. It's rude. I'm pretty sure it has 1 hit left. Or 1 HP, perhaps, even. So I'm gonna chance it. No, that's not right. I still have it on memory. No? Okay. Come on, do it again. Do it again. There we go. I don't know. I think it's fitting for Yuna to whack it upside the head for the last hit there. Most of these enemies are also going to have that's completely useless at this point. Most of these enemies are going to have a save point nearby, so if you do want to save and reset for whatever reason to try to farm better equipment or whatever, by all means. We got the Wind Rod and 2 Master Sphere. Wow, that's the rare. That's the rare drop. So that's really good, actually. Yeah, you run.
Stay away from the sauna.
I forgot she said
You're a
that.
bad man.
They just repeat the lines. Oh, I forgot about that. That's good. Okay, so let's check out. I don't want like the weapons really for anybody because you know they already have their celestial weapons. You know. But the Nemesis, where's it? The Wind Rod, Ice Strike, and First Strike. So I didn't even get break damage limit, which, wow. That was really bad of a drop, but I don't really care. There's going to be one of the Aeons you'll be able to farm later. When the Khan comes, we'll be putting up a statue for the new High Summoner. We're the High Summoner. But yeah, so that was that fight. So if you neglected to come to Besaid earlier in the game, there is a sphere somewhere around like the lower area over there for you to get for Orin's memories and stuff. And I knew all along you weren't traitors. Please go through and a thing in the Chamber of the Faith. So I'll meet you there. You know, we're actually getting a look at this place this time around, which is kind of cool. It's all fiery and stuff. I like it. I like it. And yeah, this is your first actual opportunity to come in here. Hello. Oh, there's the person. Okay.
Sin is cursed. Sin prays. It curses its form. It prays for dissolution. Sin sees dreams of its own destruction. Sin is looking at us. We live in a fading echo of time left us by the Destroyer. Free him from you, Yevon. Free him. The faith that has become sin.
Obtained Evasion Sphere. We do not need that. What do we get in here? 2 potions. An elixir. A white magic sphere, which also we have no use for. And a high potion. That's interesting. Okay, so something just to note while we're walking out of here. If you want to just get the stupid trophies for completing the sphere grid without actually trying, just fill it up with random junk. Afterward, oh thank God it just warps you out. Afterward, all you really need to do is buy a ton of clear spheres from the Monster Arena guy, and just clean out all the junk you put in it. You know, it doesn't undo any of the trophies you got. And where was the... Here, there's a save sphere in here. It doesn't undo the trophies, and you know, you can refill it at your leisure. Hey.
I hear Sin made a big mess of Bavel, eh? The far plains ringing with Luzu's laughter, I bet.
Anything else you gotta say?
Just a little more and Sin is finished.
It's good to see you here, though.
Just a little more.
Okay. Look at all the kitties. Okay, so I think we have time for one more. Yeah, may as well.
You're
Counting on you, kid. May as well go for the next one. So Ifrit, actually, we've seen it before when we were doing the Cactar minigame, the person for it. I said stay away from that place. And that is actually in Sanubius Sands, or Bikanel. Sanubius Sands is that other place. So this is going to take a little while to walk to. Let me just finish the thought that I had. Let me try to remember what it was. Let's see what we're talking about. Yeah, if you want to just, like, you know, fill up the sphere grid with garbage, get the trophies and then clear it and then put in the stuff that you actually want, that's fine. Like if you want to, you know, just slowly fill it up with luck spheres and you know, kill the Earth Eater over and over again, you know, by all means. As you get more luck, killing Earth Eater will be easier because right now Waka does about 46,000 damage per hit with his attack reels, even against, you know, Earth Eater at maxed out stats aside from luck. So as your luck goes higher and your critical hit chance goes higher, you know, that can double the amount of damage that you do per, you know, hit of attack reels. So eventually, if when your luck is high enough, you'll just start getting tons of crits, and you'll be able to slice it down a lot faster, and it'll help with everything else. Unfortunately, until then, you're kind of out of luck. Let's save over here, because I believe this is the closest save sphere. I didn't read that. Beware of Fiend, thank you. So Ifrit actually isn't too difficult either. We'll get to that. Also, as far as I know, you cannot actually enter home. It's just at the entrance to where home was. Home, you know, was blown up. You know, Happy Festival fireworks, yeah. So, just remember that. You could see the person all the way off in the distance there, just kind of waiting, like, hey. They've been standing there for a while, though. It's been several weeks. It has been several weeks. Also, no encounters is a godsend. Hey there. How you doing? Are you in all bet? Oh, there's people down there. My child is lost in the ruins of home. Please help me find my child. Sure. Where is she gone? Uh-oh. I will check over here. You check by the cliff. Alright. I wonder if it's over here. That's no all bed. It's a space. Oh my gosh. I love it to just go down and come back up and look completely different. That's stupid and hilarious. Okay, that's a bit close. Hi! Your child needs to brush her teeth. Anyway, boss time against Dark Ifrit. Dark Ifrit has 1.4 million health, a same overkill of 99,999. Dark Ifrit drops Fire Strike weapons, break damage limit weapons, or armor with Fire Eater, break HP limit, or ribbon. It also drops Dark Matter or Master Spheres, and you can steal Mega Phoenix. So, as you can see here, Ifrit will counter any offensive actions that you take. Also, despite it being, you know, Ifrit, its attacks are all non-elemental, which is weird. I think that the only attack that it has that actually, I want to see if I can just double cast Ultima on you. The only attack that it has that can hit multiple party members, I believe, is its Overdrive, so just summon for that, unless you have Auto Life on people, which it is a spell that we have learned that we can cast. It's a pretty high magic defense here, despite being Ifrit. Surprisingly, actually. Oh wow, he still counters that. Okay, there's no point in wasting my time there. We don't actually need auto life right now, just because 2 of the 3 people here have auto phoenix. So we may as well just whack him upside the head a whole load. And haste isn't really necessary because he's just going to kill us in 1 hit. So let's see what he uses. Meteor Strike. That's fun. Is that going to... It's not going to destroy you. Hooray. So he doesn't have auto shatter, which is good. I'm sorry, one of my noses. Yes, one of my noses is plugged up today. It's nice that Waka's doing max damage even when his HP is so low. So yeah, 1.4 million is 15 attacks, or you can actually use a you know, summon or attack reels or whatever. I'm gonna wait until I just want to see what his what's it called looks like. Ow. Yeah. Also, it's interesting. Some of the Dark Aeons can break their damage limit outside of their overdrives, and some can't. And I'm not really sure why, you know, what the difference is. Let's summon L-Score, why not? How you doing, bud? Orf! So Meteor Strike is probably not a good idea because that's just going to delay me more. Also, you're not doing max damage with that. I'm not impressed. This is probably gonna kill L-Score there. Ouch. That's okay. As long as he doesn't get his overdrive right now. Yeah. Just soften him up a little bit. Is he only getting it from his own attacks? It kind of seems that way, doesn't it? Yeah, huh. I mean, that's nice. Man, nose, what the heck? I'm just gonna cast Auto Life on myself, just in case. I'm kind of surprised she didn't have anything to say on it, but I guess it's not one of her, like, a regular, you know, thing for herself. Just in case his overdrive gauge boosts before this, you know. If you can attack Waka, I'd be really happy. Thank you. That's really polite of you. So, oh wow, he's still not gonna get it. Okay, you know what? Let's. Yeah, you know, Waka, you just attack him, make him angry. So his next turn, he should use... Oh, no, he's using it now. Okay, so I was right to prepare because he uses it immediately, but there's Hellfire. Hellfire, this fire does a lot of damage. I don't think it does as much as Valefor, but we'll see. Yeah, not as much. Thankfully we got auto life. If you want Riku to use Mix, that's cool. Since they all died, they aren't gonna auto revive Waka with full life, so just remember to do that. And rinse and repeat. If you want to try to steal more Mega Phoenixes from him, because those are hard to find, by all means. I'm pretty sure you could have better chances of getting them as drops from the Machina enemies in Mount Gekuzet, though. He's gonna attack Waka again. He doesn't like Waka, I don't know why. Who doesn't like Waka, you know? Okay. No, we don't need full life again. Just smack him. I think we'll have Waka use attack reels because I just wanted to show off Hellfire and all its fun, but once again, this is not an Aeon that has fancy special happy time. Those are coming up though. Those are coming up. Okay, Waka. Let's see if I can not screw this up. I should have a special episode where I just try to get the Aurochs reels right. And I screwed it up. Still gonna do a lot of damage, but I screwed it up. Lulu can use Entrust though. Or we can kill him anyway, sure. The annoying thing about attack reels is that it does a proportion of Waka's normal attack, so if your HP is low, it will do less. So just keep that in mind. And we get Heat Lance and Dark Matters. The Dark Matters I don't care about, but Heat Lance. I want to get armor with ribbon, please. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Well, it's kind of callous. Hey guys, how you doing? There's nothing over there now that home is gone. But then we still have Blitz, you see? The ball. I think we forgot something. Yeah, you can't go to home. Those guys are just moping and blocking you. But yeah, the summoner ran away and got eaten by Sandragora. Orin is just like, yep, those things just happen. Anyway, next time on Final Fantasy X HD, we are going to head over to the Thunder Plains, ho! And fight ourselves a horse. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.